Palermo is a city in southern Italy, the capital of both the autonomous region of Sicily and the metropolitan city of Palermo, the city's surrounding metropolitan province. The city is noted for its history, culture, architecture and gastronomy, playing an important role throughout much of its existence. It is over 2,700 years old. Palermo is in the northwest of the island of Sicily, by the Gulf of Palermo in the Tyrrhenian Sea. The city was founded in 734 BC by the Phoenicians as Cis. Palermo then became a possession of Carthage. Two Greek colonies were established, known collectively as Panermos. The Carthaginians used this name on their coins after the 5th century BC. As Panormus, the town became part of the Roman Republic and Empire for over 1,000 years. From 831 to 1072 the city was under Arab rule during the Emirate of Sicily when the city became the capital of Sicily for the first time. The Arabs shifted the Greek name into Balam, the root for Palermo's present-day name. Following the Norman conquest, Palermo became the capital of a new kingdom, the Kingdom of Sicily, that lasted from 1130 to 1816. The population of Palermo urban area is estimated by Eurostat to be 855,285, while its metropolitan area is the fifth most populated in Italy with around 1.2 million people. In the central area, the city has a population of around 676,000 people. The inhabitants are known as Palermitani or, poetically, Panormiti. The languages spoken by its inhabitants are the Italian language and the Palermitano dialect of the Sicilian language. Palermo is Sicily's cultural, economic and tourism capital. It is a city rich in history, culture, art, music and food. Numerous tourists are attracted to the city for its appealing Mediterranean climate, its renowned gastronomy and restaurants, its Romanesque, Gothic, Baroque and Art Nouveau churches, palaces and buildings, and its nightlife and music. Palermo is the main Sicilian industrial and commercial center. The main industrial sectors include tourism, services, commerce and agriculture. Palermo currently has an international airport and a significant underground economy. In fact, for cultural, artistic and economic reasons, Palermo was one of the largest cities in the Mediterranean and in Europe and is now among the top tourist destinations in both Italy and Europe. It is the main seat of the UNESCO World Heritage Site Arab Norman Palermo and the cathedral churches of Cefalù and Monreale. The city is also going through careful redevelopment, preparing to become one of the major cities of the Euro-Mediterranean area. Roman Catholicism is highly important in Palermitan culture. The patron saint of Palermo is Santa Rosalia, whose feast day is celebrated on the 15th of July. The area attracts significant numbers of tourists each year and is widely known for its colorful fruit, vegetable and fish markets at the heart of Palermo, known as Vucciria, Ballaro and Capo. Palermo lies in a basin formed by the Papiretto, Camonia and Oreto rivers. The basin was named the Conca d'Oro by the Arabs in the 9th century. The city is surrounded by a mountain range which is named after the city itself. These mountains face the Tyrrhenian Sea. Palermo is home to a natural port and offers excellent views to the sea. Especially from Monte Pellegrino, Palermo experiences a hot summer subtropical Mediterranean climate. It is one of the warmest cities in Italy. It receives approximately 2,530 hours of sunshine per year. Snow is a rare occurrence, having snowed about a dozen times since 1945. Since the 1940s to nowadays there have been at least 5 times when considerable snowfall has occurred. In 1949 and in 1956, when the minimum temperature went down to 0 degrees Celsius in February to 26 degrees Celsius. Palermo is surrounded by mountains, which form a cirque around the city. Some districts of the city are divided by the mountains themselves. Historically, it was relatively difficult to reach the inner part of Sicily from the city because of the mounts. The tallest peak of the range is La Pizzuta, about 1,333 meters high. However, historically, the most important mount is Monte Pellegrino, which is geographically separated from the rest of the range by a plain. The mount lies right in front of the Tyrrhenian Sea. Monte Pellegrino's cliff was described in the 19th century by Johann Wolfgang von Goethe as the most beautiful promontory in the world. In his essay, Italian Journey. Today both the Papireto River and the Camonia are covered up by buildings. However, the shape of the former watercourses can still be recognized today, because the streets that were built on them follow their shapes. Today the only waterway not drained yet is the Oreto River that divides the downtown of the city from the western uptown and the industrial districts. In the basins there were, though, many seasonal torrents that helped form swampy plains, reclaimed during history, a good example of which can be found in the borough of Mondello.